Howdy, y'all. This is Dr. Darla Mae, your front porch common sense-o-cologist, here to jaw a bit about something sneaky called secondary trauma. Now, imagine this. You've been listening to folks cry, wading through their messes, hauling their emotional groceries in your buggy, and sooner or later, sugar, your cart just feels slapped up to the brim, and all kind of stuff starts spilling out. You see, when you start hurting from things that never even happened to you because you've been listening to other folks talk about the bad things that happened to them, that's secondary trauma. You're sneaking in the back door, hitching a ride on all those stories you've been carrying. Before you know it, that secondhand hurt and eventually compassion fatigue, they're dancing a two-step together and wearing your body and mind slapped out. Now, not all secondhand trauma leads to compassion fatigue, but when it does, what's happening is really your brain protecting you. It's not just about being numb to other folks' pain. It's because you didn't put up the boundaries on the front end. Your mind is putting up walls on the back end because it's had all the hurt it can stand. Bless his heart. So what can we do, honey? Well, here's my common sense recipe. Now, in sync with the advice from our episode 5 on self-care and the last 2 episodes, 24 and 25, on when your giver darn runs dry, here are 3 coping suggestions for handling secondary trauma and compassion fatigue with Southern warmth and practicality. First, take a guilt-free time out. Go put your feet up in a hammock, sip on some lemonade, and give your mind a little break from all that heaviness. Carve at least 10 to 15 minutes at a time at different times throughout the day to sit still as a June bug on a screen door. You know, breathing deeply like you're savoring the first sip of sweet tea. No scrolling, no solving. Just let the world's weight slip right off your shoulders. Second, write it out, sugar. Get yourself a notebook or use a phone app and pour those troubles down like a summer rain. Sometimes letting it out is the first step to lightening the load. You can also draw it out, sing it out, even dance it out, whatever turns your tractor wheels. Third, find your happy place. And I don't mean a spot on the couch. Get outside, do some gardening, take a hike with your dog, listen to the birds or the cicadas, chase the sunset. Nature has a way of tired hearts. Fourth, set those sass-bound boundaries. Polish off your planner with some me-only slots. Garden them fiercer than a hen over her chicks. And say, bless your heart, but no. To energy vampires, don't allow your soul's tank to get empty. We got to keep it topped off now, sugar. Now, these acts of kindness to yourself can help you keep your spirit steady and strong. Bless your soul. And if I've hollered it once from the porch, I've hollered it 1,000 times. Sugar, get you some help if you need it. Don't be stubborn as a mule and don't try to rebuild an entire fence without a helper. Be real with yourself right now today, sugar. Stare yourself down in that bathroom mirror. Then take a good long look into the eyes of your kinfolk too. While that secondhand hurt is sitting heavy on your shoulders, who else is it pressing down on in that house of yours? In a future episode, we'll go on drawing about how our youngins, our critters, and other folks who love us can get bruised just from soaking up all the gloom we've been dragging home from other people's problems. If that hand-me-down trauma is making you and the innocent bystanders in your life feel sick and worn slap out, it might be time to ask yourself if it's time to pass the baton and take a good long time out from exposing yourself to everybody else's mess. I'm Dr. Darla Mae Mosley, your front porch common sense-o-cologist, reminding you to keep your heart light, your boundaries tight, and your mason jar full. Y'all come back and see me when you can.